Hey guys, kinggath here with some mod news. Today we've got a brand new mod for Fallout 4 from yours truly and some friends. We've got Plotapalooza 4 happening right now, chance to win some prizes for designing add-on packs. And speaking of add-on packs, we got a couple of new ones today. So before we get into all the news, of course, we got to thank our patrons who are making sure that the bills for maintaining all of our services, forums, website, etc. are covered. The dev team doesn't have to do that. So you guys are awesome. And if you don't hear your name in this shout out, don't worry, I'll get to you in an upcoming video. So huge shout out and thank you to Leo Wesker, Chasing the Echoes, Johnny P, Raving Bantha, and Edward Dreher. You guys are awesome. All right, let's get into the mod news. So Companion Status Enhanced, that is the new mod with my name on it. I'm going to give a huge amount of credit to Erica Ember, who did all of the amazing character icons for this, and then Ideki, who did the coding and making sure that we could have the injectability for this. And of course, Registrator 2000, who is the reason that this mod exists. So Companion Status Enhanced adds little status bars for your companion characters and shows you their current health. We've also added a tracking system so you can have objective markers on them when they're downed or when they're injured. There's a lot of display options for where you want to put it on your screen. You can scale it, etc. And it has character icons, which is the difference between that and Registrator 2000's, which was Companion Status HUD. We added these icons. Now, this icon idea came from the user Toon, I'm not sure how you say that, but they created the mod Companion Status UI Remastered, which was another take on Companion Status HUD. So we've basically taken it one step further, kind of took the idea of these guys and took it one step further. So now we have the portraits, but we also have it injectable. So it's not hard-coded with which portraits. Anybody can inject their own companion into this system. I've got a tutorial on how to create new icons on the Nexus page for this. And we've also got it customizable in the way that some of the little smaller icons can be taken over. I'm still working on tutorials on that. I want to do some tests, but the idea with this was to kind of take that companion status mod and make it more like a framework that could be messed with dynamically. And the first step we did that with, or the first test, is an enhancement via SS2. So with the Sim Settlements 2 assault system, you'll notice that now if you have companion status enhanced, that all of those characters for your assaults will show up temporarily as companions in that system. Even though technically they're not really companions, they still are integrated into the system. That's kind of the dynamic nature that I'm trying to make with companion status enhanced. Make it kind of a UI mod that multiple mods can work together and inject stuff into. So if you are an SS2 user and you're playing through Chapter 3 stuff, this is a cool little bonus. Even if you don't use the icons things on the side, if you find that too busy on your screen, it does have a tracking system as well, so you can quickly track with objective markers your downed soldiers, so it can be useful for that as well. So again, huge shout out to Eric Amber for making those beautiful icons. They're super cool, and Ideki for helping code this so that we could get this out to you guys. All right, let's talk Plotapalooza 4. So we have had several of these Plotapaloozas now, and these are basically building plan contests where you can design a building plan for Sim Settlements 2 with some sort of theme. And thanks to all the tools and stuff we've developed over the years, you can actually do almost all of the work in the game. You can actually get away with doing virtually nothing in the creation kit, because we even have an Xedit script that does like a little wizard. I've got a tutorial. I will link that on how to do it if you want to join in, if you've never done it before. That event is going on right now at the time of recording, and if you are watching this video on the 28th, which is when I tend to release them, then you will still have the full weekend in front of you to get an entry into this. We do have cash prizes for this, and either way, it's just cool to add more to the selection of building plans. You can never have enough building plans for some settlements. And of course, as usual, as in past contests, I was going to say past years, but we've only been doing this for a couple of years, I will display all of these on my stream one of these days, so keep an eye out for that. Probably in the next couple of weeks after the contest ends, I will stream checking out all of these building plans and showing them off to help you guys make your decision on voting if you didn't get a chance to play with them yourself. The theme this time is, it's a commercial plot, and the theme is pop-up shops and mobile vendors. So things like food trucks and little tents, traveling merchants, things like that. So really excited to see what everybody does with this. I see that somebody already has an entry up on Nexus. So if you didn't believe that you could do a building plan quickly, it's absolutely possible, especially with the in-game building tools. So again, I will link to both the forum rules for Plotapalooza 4 and the tutorial video for how you could join in if you've never built a building plan before. All right, let's get into the add-on pack. So first up, we have got Baseline Plot Raiders by Mac92, and this is going to add a ton of Raider-themed building plans. So this is one of the craziest pools of plots. It has 110 Raider-themed building plans, and it has job outfits and titles, flags, custom power poles. This is a Raider player's dream. This is crazy. It is a crime that there are not more downloads and endorsements on this. Go check out Baseline Plots Raider, especially if you want to do a Raider playthrough. It's absolutely awesome. If you've heard the Baseline Plots name before, that is because there is another one for Brotherhood of Steel. And I guess I don't know how many of these he intends on doing, but I think the plan is basically to just design a handful that would cover a full roleplay. So where you can have settlements in SS2 style, with all plot designs matching your faction. So this covers most of the 2x2 and all the different classes. So it is a super deep add-on pack. This is very, very impressive. Highly recommend you check out Baseline Plots Raiders by Mac92. All right, next up, we have a city plan. This is called well, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this word. I'm going to give it a shot, though, because I'm used to butchering things. Industrialized Cochichuet, something like that. It is based on the lake of the same name, I'm not going to say it again, settlement, which is a mod in itself. I'll have both of those linked below. So if you are using that settlement mod and you're looking for a city plan for SS2, Full Sama's got you covered, so go check that out. All right, next up, we have a pretty crazy add-on pack. This is Junkrassic Plots by Blue Lars. This is a bunch of dinosaur-themed building plans. They're really, really cool. I saw this work in progress earlier in the year. I was excited to see that this gets released. If you like settlements that are just kind of fun, building plans that are just kind of fun and you're not taking it too seriously. There's quite a few out in the community already. I know every once in a while seeing the like the Eye of Sauron style building plans. If you like those, I think you'll love this. They're a lot of fun, especially with Dinky the dinosaur in all of our minds after that season 2 trailer for the show. So if you're interested in some fun building plans, go check out Blue Lars Builds SS2 Junkrassic Plots by Blue Lars. All right, and then lastly, I wanted to point something out, and that is the Sim Settlements 2 charity mod patches has some new stuff in it. So if you're not using that already, it's a lot more than just patches. I think calling this a patch alone is pretty crazy because it actually adds new building plans and whatnot. In fact, the latest updates tie it into the Transmission Zeta charity mod that we did earlier in the year, and it adds a leader card for Arlen, some new building plans, and it is just awesome. So you guys should go check out this. The name patch undersells this so much. Sim Settlements 2 charity mod patches has a lot of content for SS2, so you guys should check this out. This is by Choo Choo and XV Versus. So if you're not already playing with that, you absolutely should. I will have that linked below. All right, that does it for the news, guys. Thank you for joining me. And with all that said, take care and enjoy the mods.